Suleiman, your question is packed that it will take days to discuss. But let's get to the critical issues that always bothers me as a Nigerian and as a lover of this country, and as a man that wants to, before I die, I want to see a better Nigeria than I have seen. Suleiman, each time I look at Nigeria, I ask myself, when will this joke come to an end? Because Nigerian constitution was not designed to develop the country. A group of military people sat down and designed a constitution that trapped Nigerians in the political system and the economic system. And nobody wants to resolve this problem. You brought the issue of regional economy all over the world. Federal system is coming together a group of states or regions to use the center as a reference point, but always fall back to their own regions and mind their businesses. China developed because China came up with regional, although they didn't call their own regions, and they ensure that each region has its own economic blueprint that will suit their needs. The same with the United States. America has 12 regions with 50 states, although 51 states. You cannot call yourself a federation where everybody comes to the center every month and collect money. Suleiman, if you collect money every morning, you will not work hard because you have no need. You sleep till 12 noon. Are we saying that our state governors cannot fold their arms, cannot fold their sleeves and go and work? If others can do it, a black man must do it. The black man cannot pretend to be a child forever. It hurts my heart, Suleiman. It hurts my heart because these people shamelessly go to Abuja to collect money they have not worked for. And the state allows them to do this. And somebody designed that constitution. Sometimes I cry, but I told myself, at the age of 62 plus, why should we be crying? Although I have not played my part. You see, I'm telling my story this way, Suleiman, because why am I telling this story? Is because nothing will happen without creating regional economies. In 2019, late 2018, I was approached by people that are very close to Atiku Abubakar and said, please, give us economic blueprint. And I will tell you, what we put there was how to fast-track Nigerian economic industrialization. Because any country can industrialize. It's not a rocket science. China did it as far back as 1886. Japan did it. Countries have done it. US did it in 1791. What is wrong with a black man? Don't we have the same brain they have? The problem is that we are selfish. We are ethnically conscious. Because when Tinubu was coming, I was looking for the blueprint. I didn't see anything. I said, is this a joke? At least Atiku had a blueprint in 2019, which I was the person, I'm not bragging, I designed it. When Buhari came on board in 2015, his nephew, Suleiman Adamu, approached me, came to my house and said, please, help us with something. And we do something, although they abandoned me, but that's a different story. You must not rule 200 plus million people without a blueprint, economic blueprint. Running a country is not a joke.
Hello and welcome to the channel. The Federation Account Allocation Committee FAAC has shared the sum of 966.110 billion naira July Federation account revenue to the federal government, states, and local councils. This was contained in a communique issued at the end of the Federation Account Allocation Committee FAAC meeting in Abuja Tuesday. The meeting was chaired by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun. The 966.110 billion naira total distributable revenue comprised statutory revenue of 397.419 billion naira, value-added tax (VAT) revenue of 271.947 billion naira, electronic money transfer levy (EMTL) revenue of 12.840 billion naira and exchange difference revenue of 283.904 billion naira. Cost of collection was allocated 62.419 billion naira, while deductions for savings, transfers, refunds and tax credit cancellations stood at 717.962 billion naira. The balance in the excess crude account ECA was put at $473,754, according to the communique, from the total distributable revenue of 966.110 billion naira. The federal government received 374.485 billion naira. The state government received 310.670 billion naira, and the local government councils received 229.409 billion naira. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. The sum of 51.545 billion naira was shared to the oil-producing states as 13% derivation revenue. Gross statutory revenue of 1.150 trillion naira was received for the month of July. That figure was lower than the 1.152 trillion naira received in the month of June by 2.497 billion naira. From the 397.419 billion naira distributable statutory revenue, the federal government received 190.489 billion naira. The state government received 96.619 billion naira, and the local government councils received 74.489 billion naira. The sum of 35.822 billion naira was shared to the relevant states as 13% derivation revenue. For the month of July, the gross revenue available from the value-added tax VAT was 298.789 billion naira. This was higher than the 293.411 billion naira available in the month of June 2023 by 5.378 billion naira. The federal government received 40.792 billion naira. The state governments received 135.974 billion naira, and the local government councils received 95.181 billion naira from the 271.947 billion naira distributable value-added tax VAT revenue. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.